Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy here, and today, Pembroke has come out with a new update. Actually, today, not really, it was yesterday. I never got the Discord notification from it. I don't know why. But, yeah, there's a new update inside of Pembroke Pines, which includes a lot of new cars, including the car right behind me. We'll be checking all that out, as well as the new highway system that they added. I'm actually sitting on the highway right now, but I'll teach you guys how to get to it, and how to get onto it and all that good stuff. But before we get into that, I'll let you guys know that I got a Roblox merch. I got Roblox Group, Roblox merch. I got a Discord group that you can join, and I got some socials you can follow. All the links are in the description below. But why don't we get into some of the new stuff that has been added into Pembroke Pines? Now, let's start off with the stuff that most people don't really want to hear. That's just the extra bits and babs. But they did add they moved the Land Rover Defender from the luxury game pass to the premium game pass. They moved the Expedition to the regular game pass from the premium game pass. So if you did get the premium game pass, and the Expedition is not really there anymore. They added the Supra to the sport pass, but the JDM pass will still have it. And that's all the little quick bits, tad bits, and all that good stuff that I was going to say. But why don't we get into some of the new cars and the new highway system that has been added? So why don't we get into our Mustang here, and I'll show you guys the highway system here first. Now let me go over back to the spawn area real quick. Now I'm gonna forewarn you. Those of you who want to play on Pembroke with this new highway system need to have the most insane graphics card or something out here, because like it is insanely laggy over there. I have a really good graphics card and I'm kind of lagging. So yeah, so let me go over here real quick, which is the you know, what's it called, Charleston neighborhood. If you keep going straight, which I'm kind of over here now, see there's the entrance to the highway right there. But right over here is the Charleston neighborhood, so I'm going to be showing you guys from Charleston, and technically from the spawn. It depends really where you guys spawn, but if you know where Charleston is, well then you should know where to go. So here's typical spawn right there. Old spawn is right over there. So I mean, if you're right over there, just come out of this intersection right here. It's not hard to find. It's literally like a left. I mean, yeah, or a left away. And all you need to do is go all the way to the end of this, and you will see signs that say, oh, what's it called? Florida Turnpike or whatever. You'll just keep following the signs, and now you'll see the entrance to the highway, which is this huge upward uptake. And see, I can just ramp this thing, which is insanely cool though. But that isn't the highway. There's more to this highway. You guys assumed that was just the highway? No. You see, you take the turnpike in here all the way to the highway, and I don't know why I thought driving a Mustang in this video would have been good. Mustangs are always crowd killers and always really bad at turning. But continuing on here, merging left, and boom, we're on the highway now. There's a Hardee's right there. You know, if you're going on long trips and all that, you know, Hardee's is usually, you know, one of the places you'll see Buc-ee's and all that good stuff. So they added a little nice touch of detail with her, which is pretty cool. We're all on the highway. The highway's a little steep sometimes. By a little, I mean I can literally ramp my car off of it. But with that being said, why don't we get into some of the new cars? Let's start from the regular game pass all the way up, because I don't want to spend all the good money and then have to buy it again afterwards, just in case I wanted it. Okay, so we'll start off with the 2022 4Runner, which is here. Where is it at? It's inside of the normal game pass all the way down at the bottom here. Let me just go scroll down, and it is $37,480, and this thing is detailed. It's all right. It's there. Let me just move this aside real quick, and I mean, it's there. Let's get into it. Let's do a little bit of driving in it real quick. Let's just kind of do the top speed, kind of check out some of the other features while we're doing that. So let's get this car up to speed here. So acceleration's looking pretty good. The horn and the car is insanely dark now. So the stock color is not the best on this car. The blinkers were alright. The headlights looking pretty cool. Let's do the horn test. Horn's alright. All that good stuff. So I mean, we just did the majority of the tests. All we need to do now is just get it down the street. Now obviously this thing isn't going to have god acceleration, which I'm not expecting it to have, but yeah, it's there. It's at 115 for its top speed. That's pretty good. But why don't we stop this car right over here just to make sure it's braking is pretty good, and it is. And why don't we sell this bad boy and move on to the 2021 Avalon, which is a really nice car. But it is in the normal game pass as well, which I mean, it's fine with me. It's a nice car. People get nice cars in the normal game pass as well. But yeah, the $44,000 Avalon inside of this normal game pass. Let's check it out. It's pretty cool. I like the look of it. It's not even that bad of a car. But why don't we get into it real quick? It's pretty quiet. Blinkers are nice. Horns alright. Headlights not too bad at all. Let's go and do its top speed. The car's actually pretty quiet audio wise, and also my videos are pretty quiet audio wise, because Forza has really messed with my settings sometimes. But let's see if we can reach its top speed or anywhere close to it. Now I know you guys want to see these sport cars and all that. I'll be putting timestamps for you guys if I didn't say already, or actually I didn't say that already. But I'll put timestamps in maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. 130 miles an hour is the top speed. Let's do the brake test starting right here. Pretty good braking, I say so. We're going to sell the Avalon here, and let's move on to the Kia Triude. I don't even know. But it's $43,915 in the normal game pass. And why don't we get to checking this thing out? Now, I know a friend who has this in real life. It's a pretty nice car. I think it's pretty cool. Blinkers are always nice to see. Headlights look like that. Horns like that. And top speed, let's go check that out. Now, we do need to make a U-turn, so let's make a U-turn here on the opposite end of the highway. Now, this thing does have black rims, which is a big win. I love cars with actual, like, dark colored rims because, you can actually kind of match it with other paint jobs instead of having, silver rims that don't really match very well. This car, you can probably match it with a few other colors if you wanted to. Excuse me for yawning, guys. I am a little tired today. Let's see if we can see the top speed, though. 132 miles an hour is the top speed. Not too bad at all. Let's do the brake test starting at this pillar right there. Braking is alright for a heavy car like this, but why don't we sell this bad boy? Now let's go over to the buy section real quick so we can go check out some of the new cars in the premium game pass. So let's go all the way down to the bottom of the premium game pass here, and let's check out some of the new cars here. So first of all, we have the 330i in the premium. So this BMW right here, aka the B-Cab Hofmeister in what's it called? Greenville. Man, I am really bad today, trust me. I'm sorry, Greenville. I remember your name. I'm just really bad at stuff today. I'm really bad at talking today. But yeah, we also have the 2022 GV70, which is $58,000. Now I'm not going to be referring to the prices again because you guys just saw them. But why don't we get into the 330i, because I love 330i personally. Oh wait, never mind. I don't think this is the B-Cam Hofmeister. I think it is one of the Hofmeister models. I'm not sure. But why don't we get into some of the tests here? Blinkers are pretty good. The startup is really long. Horn, blinkers, there we go. Why don't we do the jump speed test though? And we can't even see the thing. Nice to know. So this car's a little buggy sometimes. Let's do the... Oh my god, this startup, it's really long. Wait, let's see the top speed though. It's a pretty good acceleration. So far we're getting in pretty good speed. Can we go higher though? That's the thing. 115, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 156. This is the brake test. Oh my god, the braking. Oh god, the braking is super not. It's not very heavy. But why don't we sell the 330i and move on to the GB70? Greenville 70. Ha, I'm funny. I'm just kidding. This car sounds really nice, startup wise. Blinkers, headlights, horn, rev test, speed. Hopefully there's no. And I need to make a U-turn. Hold up, never mind. We're not speeding this way. We're speeding the other way. Alright, so no U-turn on the highways. Well, you see sign. I may or may not have made a U-turn on the highway. But what are you going to do about it? There's nobody here. 146 though seems to be its top speed. Let's do the brake test starting now. Braking is also a tad bit heavy, but also pretty good. Not that bad. My distance ratio isn't the best. But why don't we move on to the sports game pass, which seems to have a few new cars as well. And let's get the Hellcat Durango. And why don't we get the Russ TRX, which is $79,550. And the Durango was $87,000, just to clarify. So why don't we get those two bad boys, and let's review each and every one of the sports cars now. Let's get into the Durango. Oh, the Durango got a different startup. It doesn't have the regular Challenger Charger startup. It's really nice. I like that. Let's do the blinker startup. Blinkers, not that bad. Lights, not that bad either. Horn is alright. It does have the Charger rev though. It does have the Charger Challenger rev. It looks like my car's running away from me though. But why don't we do the top speed? This thing is the Hellcat version of the Durango, so it should be fast because Hellcats are pretty quick. But they're also boats, so I mean, but who cares? It should sound nice. We do not have a supercharger or anything in there. I don't know if the Durango has one or not. I'm not sure. But it looks like we're about to hit a top speed of 180.81. So this is the brake test starting now before we hit the uphill. Can we hit it before the uphill? Slightly uphill, but that's fine. The Durango does pretty well for a car of its stature. Why don't we move on to the next thing, which is the Mustang that I was driving earlier. Why did I not despawn my other car here? The Mustang I was driving just earlier. Now this thing has terrible turning, I can tell you this right now. Also, it's a Mustang, so if you guys are expecting this thing to have good turning, you guys are expecting Santa to actually come up to you in the middle of the daytime. But why don't we do the what's it called? Basic test here. The startup was pretty good. The blinkers are not that bad either. It doesn't have the left to right blinkers. Let's do the horn test. Horn test is alright. Rev test. Rev test is alright. Why don't we grab this bad boy up and launch it? We're gone 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. Oh my god, I could not keep up with that. But 190 seems to be its top speed. Why don't we do the brake test starting now? At that way over there. One of the poles way back there was the starting point. So, I mean, the braking is a little long on this car, but it's not that bad. Now, there's a truck in the Sports Game Pass, which is the TRX here. Why don't we get into this bad boy and also check this one out? So, let's set the startup. Ooh, okay, so it has a slightly modified version of the Charger startup. That's not that bad. I like that. It sounds pretty nice. Let's do the rev test. Rev test is alright. Blinkers. I like the blinkers. Headlights. Not that bad. Horn. Not that bad. Top speed though. Let's see. Let's also take a little screenshot of the car here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's get a closer up view. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Oh, it looks like I got a manager bar popping up. I also got a Windows update popping up. But why don't we keep going though with our top speed test? Doing pretty good here. Sorry about that, guys. The acceleration is still pretty good on this car. 144 seems to be its top speed. Let's do the brake test once we get over this crest here and we jump it. Oh. Okay, so I messed that one up, but you guys get the gist. This car does have a little bit of I mean, not a little bit. It has pretty good braking. I don't know, I was saying a little bit of, I mean, the braking was pretty good as to what I looked like when I was trying to brake. But, yeah, this truck is not that bad. I might keep this truck. But we also got one final car to look at, which seems to be the Supercar that's been added, which is actually a car that you wouldn't be expecting, which is the Rumble. Actually, I don't know why you guys might not be. I don't know. This car looks really old in the picture, but let's see how it looks in the game. Ooh, it kind of reminds me of the Vanquish, Aston Martin Vanquish. But, you know, it looks alright. Yeah, it gives me Aston Martin vibes. It's kind of like pretty Aston Martin-y. Let's get into the car, then let's do the startup. Ooh, I like the startup. I think it's the event of the startup, though, which is a little bit of cutoff there at the end. Blinkers are pretty good. Headlights, not that bad. Ooh, Rev seems to be copied from another car as well. I just can't seem to figure out what car that car is. But why don't we do the top speed test? Also, this is giving me Taycan vibes as well. I don't know, the body frame seems to be a lot of Aston Martin with a hint of Taycan in it. But why don't we do the top speed test, which we're doing right now, and see how this bad boy does. So 170, 190. This car doesn't have as fast acceleration as the Mustang, so the Mustang would probably beat it in the drag race. 200 seems to be its top speed though. Drag race has a quarter mile. With full speed, this car would win. But braking is pretty good on this car. Top speed is pretty good on this car. The highway is pretty good. Just really bad curves and upwards. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what car, what game, what thing I should do. And also, if you guys wanted to see some more Forza content, comment down below as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy this, update. I think I like this update. I like some of the cars in it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.